Hi everyone, this is Amelia from AmeliaAJohnson.com. Do you want to train your dog without creating painful experiences? Last night I was listening to Patricia McConnell, who has a PhD and has been one of the foremost experts on dog behavior, and I have relied on her for teaching my own dogs. I don't have any of her books here because I'm in a temporary location, but just let me say that Patricia McConnell has opened up and explained how one dog by the name of Will actually created some painful experiences for her. It's very, very interesting. Even though she was an experienced dog trainer and knew a lot about behavior, this dog really opened up her mind. It helped her to heal experiences that she thought she had already healed from. It helped her to confess things that had happened to her that she never ever told anyone before, even her husband. So January is National Train Your Dog Month. And I wanted to actually go through some of the things that I have been doing. Gusto is almost a year old. He'll be a year in March, and this is January. So when I was looking for trainers for him, even though I do have the background and the experience and all of that, it's necessary to go into classes that are safe for you and your dog so that you're not creating painful experiences. So I sought out trainers that had crossed over or had just learned in their profession how to become positive reinforcement trainers. Now, Patricia brought out in her talk last night that force trainers are trying to make a comeback, but what they are doing is not based on science. It may be based on experience, and it may be that they've had success in their own mind, but can they take that dog that they have trained with force and turn it over to a child and get the same results with happiness? Oftentimes that just doesn't mesh. And you can talk to any groomer that grooms a dog that has been trained by force, and they will tell you that they have to be very, very careful with that dog because they tend to just bite out of nowhere. So here's some of the things I did with my previous Esky. And in fact, Shotzi actually did a little commercial for this woman because Shotzi would sit in front of the TV and watch this VCR tape about clicker training, puppy kindergarten. And I swear, as she watched those puppies on the TV, that she actually learned from them. And I need to play this for Gusto. It was just in Maryland, and I'm here in Pennsylvania. Now, one of the other gentlemen that I learned from early on when positive reinforcement was really coming to the forefront was Dr. Ian Dunbar. And he is still offering training online now. At that time, I think this was back in 2002, I went to a weekend seminar and learned quite a bit from him. So his puppy training is called Sirius, S-I-R-I-U-S, puppy training. And he has books out also, of course. And one was Before You Get Your Puppy, and this one is After You Get Your Puppy. So I don't care how many dogs you have owned, sometimes it's good to go back to these books and get a refresher. Now, if you're a pet parent and you're not serious about competition, then you may want to get a book like this, which is Illustrated Dog Training. And they have a trainer that is a certified professional dog trainer showing you with illustrations how to get the results that you want with your dog. So that's kind of cool. There are other books, and of course clicker training was becoming very popular when I had Shotzi. And I've used some of that with gusto. I tend to either lose the clickers or I find them distracting. Instead, I use the word yes. But this is actually by Kay Lawrence, Learning About Dogs and Clicker Foundation Training. And clickers are great for shaping a behavior that you want from your dog. Now there's another book I have here, which is Learning About Dogs and Learning Games. You will find the best way you learn and your dog learns without pain, because you're creating happy experiences, is through games. That way the pressure's not on. The pressure's not on to sit down. Stay. Gusto has given me a look. Because you're learning with games, so it's fun. So you may want to try that. And the other thing, if you're looking for a trainer, I do belong to the Association of Professional Dog Trainers. I had another book here. They used to be called the Association of Pet Dog Trainers, and they have a little book out, 1001 Tips, from a collection of those pet dog trainers at that time. Now they call themselves the Association of Professional Dog Trainers, and they emphasize positive reinforcement. And in this article, or in this booklet, they emphasize evidence-based practice. So by belonging to this association, dog trainers learn how to communicate with you as a pet parent in a positive way, not only with the dog. So they have the best procedures in here, and it's an association that has really come to the forefront. So if you're looking for a dog trainer, make sure they have some association with this association, Association of Professional Dog Trainers, and that they practice, the mission statement of the Professional Dog Trainer Organization. And some of the articles in here are quite interesting. And let me go through a couple, because they have so many different trainers in here now. Canine Fitness Coach. Did you ever think that would happen? They have books, and goodness knows I have bookshelves full of books. It drives my husband crazy, but I refer to them quite a bit. And these titles are From Fearful to Fear-Free, and that's what you want with your puppy or your dog, your rescue dog. My goodness, they definitely need a positive-based trainer. What Causes Human Behavior is one of the books. The Science and Technology of Dog Training. So you're getting these people that are actually studying dog behavior. That was just starting way, way, way back whenever I was in college in animal science. Let me see, where is that baby? There he is. He's there, he's sleeping. Trying to. And gamify your dog training. So know that these people are educating themselves. You should rely on those types of trainers. There's some trainers that have been out there for a long, long time that feel their method is the only method, and they don't use treats, they don't do this, they don't do that. Any trainer that you are working with should have an open mind, and they should be continuing their education. So here's dog tricks. That's big for dog trainers. National Train Your Dog Month, of course, is this month, and you can go to a website, trainyourdogmonth.com, to learn more. They also have Cold Nose College, where they're training trainers to help them with their tough cases. Of course, they're selling treats. There's another one, The Supposedly Enlightened Person's Guide to Raising a Dog. That's kind of a fun book. You can tell that they cover all the equipment that a trainer should be using. And there's the Clicker Company, so they're still going strong. They talk about, communicating with your dog. They're coming up with new words to communicate with your dog, or even to talk to the client. So, that's, it's all very interesting. They're trying to think outside the box. Here's one that is helping dogs succeed. So look for these trainers that are trying to help your dog succeed. That's not trying to be arrogant, not trying to intimidate you. If you don't walk out of class with a smile, then something's wrong. Because it's not about what your dog does in class. It's not about whether your dog performs a perfect sit in class. Because the classroom is only where you learn the basics. It's the practice that occurs at home that perfects the behavior. And trainers should be handing out lesson plans, explanations of what they went over in that class. I used to do videos so that if people were distracted during class because this puppy's way cute and they're watching that puppy instead of listening to me, or their puppy is just all over the place, at least they could go home and watch a video and see what I was teaching for that puppy. And here again, evidence-based practice. So they're having these trainers really understand what it is they should be conveying. And of course they say embrace change and continually improve. So do you have any other ways? Here's another one, Canine Lullabies. This came about because some puppies were so excited, or puppies had separation anxiety, or if you have multiple dogs in a house and they're just, wrapping themselves up. They proved this in kennel situations where if you would play this canine lullaby, then the dogs would all get their hearts beating in rhythm and they would all calm down. So if you and your dog need to chill out, you might want to buy something like this. There's different companies out there now that are offering this type of product. So there's always hope, so that you can train your dog without creating a painful experience. And hopefully that is your goal. Let me know what kind of trainers you've had, how you researched those trainers, whether you've walked out of a training class before. And if you haven't connected with me, be sure to like this page and chat with me. I'm interested in really learning from you because I'm continually learning to improve myself also and my relationship with Gusto. So check back for more Miracle Living with Gusto and enjoy your day.